Gents, ladies, why we're here, well for me, why we're here, 10, 12 years ago, my daughter was diagnosed with a condition called myasthenia gravis, which in layman's terms is a severe muscle weakness. It took us so long to get my daughter diagnosed. For probably 6 months she was falling down in the street, falling downstairs in pubs, and wasn't drunk. She'd only gone out, she'd come home and went, "Dad, I fell down the stairs again." We knew there was something wrong. Most doctors we went to said she had yuppie flu, or she was just a pretty lazy teenager. So we told her to go to the gym, which was probably the worst thing we could have ever done for Elizabeth, because it just makes the muscles weaker and weaker. Eventually we got Elizabeth diagnosed. When we did, I said to myself, people can't go through this. And I know there's probably an awful lot of people in here who have never heard of myasthenia gravis. But since Elizabeth was diagnosed, I've done everything possible I can to try and get it out there in Ireland what it is. Because people are really suffering out there, they're falling down. Elizabeth in the end couldn't even lift her arms up to brush her hair in the morning. But once she was diagnosed, there was not a cure, but she could control it with steroids, which unfortunately for an 18-year-old made her put weight on. She wasn't happy with that. There was also an operation that she was given, which was a very, very major operation. I look back on it now and I think you had to open the chest wall, the ribs apart, get in. There's a gland at the back of the chest wall called the thymus gland, which sometimes helps with people with myasthenia, sometimes doesn't. Elizabeth's helped when she had her thymus gland removed, so she was able to go on steroids and other tablets, pyridostigmine tablets. I only know all these names now because I've gone through it with Elizabeth for a long time. But 4 years ago, we did a walk from Belfast to Dublin in 4 days. We did 26 miles a day, a marathon a day for 4 days. One lad is here tonight, Timmy, who it really nearly did kill off, and I wish I had, because I don't like him really. But we ended up here in Harry's on the Green, and we had a little party in here. But that night Christy was on. Christy Dignan was on in here that night for something, I think it was 96 FM or something, had a radio thing on. And Christy said, also Christy Leonard, who owns the place, Harry's here, they said, "We will do something for you some night for myasthenia." This is what they've done, and I'm so grateful and so happy and so thankful that they have put this on tonight, because myasthenia is not getting money from government or anything like that, and we have to do as much as we can to try and raise money and awareness. And the money that comes in tonight will go a long, long way. We would eventually love to find a cure. I don't think we will, but we'll do everything we can to make people's lives a little bit better than they are at the moment. We don't want people falling downstairs. We don't want people, I don't know, they just become so weak. But that's why we're here tonight, and I would just like to say thank you very much to everybody who has come tonight, because it really, really does help. Thanks a million. Thanks everybody. Thank you.